in the cold heart of the Scottish Highlands, where clouds crawl like ghosts across jagged stone and the air is too thin to carry sound, lies a peak feared not for its height, but for what lives near it. MacDhui, the second highest mountain in the United Kingdom, a place of myth, solitude, and something more. Those who climb it speak of a presence, something ancient, something watching, a silent sentinel in the mist. They call it the Big Gray Man. No one is ever truly alone in the mountains. The land breathes around you, the wind carries whispers, and every crack of stone feels like it's echoing through something older than time. But some sounds don't belong. Professor Norman Collie, an experienced mountaineer and man of science, found that out one bleak afternoon in 1891, though he wouldn't speak of it publicly until 1925. He'd climbed MacDhui before, but this time, something changed. Collie paused near the summit. The fog had thickened into a gray wall. Visibility, no more than a few feet. The silence was absolute. Then came the footsteps, crunching, deliberate behind him. He turned, no one. He walked faster. The steps followed, matched him, echoed him, stopped when he did. But this wasn't echo. The ground was soft, the air too dense. He should have been alone. He was alone. And yet, someone or something was following. What Collie described wasn't just fear, it was dread, the kind that clings to your spine and whispers that something is terribly wrong. He never saw anything, but he felt it, the overwhelming sensation of being watched, hunted. He later confessed, "I was seized with terror and took to my heels." And for years, he said nothing, not because he doubted what happened, but because he knew no one would believe him. In 1925, during a climbing club meeting in London, Collie finally spoke. His story was quiet, measured, but the room fell silent. Then others began to share, quietly at first, then more openly. Climbers, shepherds, locals, tourists, and nearly all of them said the same thing. Footsteps, dread, and in rare cases, a glimpse. Those who saw it and never described it in detail. It was always blurred, part of the fog, half glimpsed through branches or from the corner of the eye. But all agreed it was tall, at least 10 feet, humanoid but wrong, covered in coarse gray hair, silent, still. It never chased, never attacked, but it watched and it waited. Some call it a Brocken specter, a rare phenomenon where a person's shadow cast on fog appears huge and distorted. But that doesn't explain the sounds, the synchronized footsteps, the sightings by multiple people at different times from different angles. Others believe the Big Gray Man is a psychological reaction, altitude sickness, or infrasound triggering fear. But again, not all encounters happened at high altitudes. And then there are those who don't think it's a hallucination at all. Even today, the reports continue. Hikers who refuse to return, tourists who cut trips short, photographs taken with something in the background. In 2019, a group of climbers abandoned their summit attempt after one member began screaming. Convinced something was walking just behind them, they found no tracks, no animals, only dense fog, and the feeling that someone was still watching. In Gaelic, they call it Am Fear Liath Mòr, the Big Gray Man. Locals say he is part of the land, a spirit, a warning. Some believe he protects the mountain, others think he is its prisoner. But everyone agrees. If you hear footsteps behind you on MacDhui, don't turn around, just walk fast. The Big Gray Man doesn't chase, he doesn't speak, he simply watches. And if the mist closes in around you and the mountain goes silent, pray that you're truly alone. Thank you for watching. If you found this story chilling, subscribe for more real-life horrors and unsolved mysteries. The truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered.